What's the crack with Andrew and Pat? The best bits of Good Morning Tipperary.
Back this morning at 9.
You know, I don't normally comment on stories on the news, but that story about Mr. Price in Tiptown, like, I unless now I'm not completely across it and all that, I've no idea what's going on there. Do you know where it is in Tiptown? Are you familiar with the area? There's nothing else there. There's nothing else there.
Is it across from Supermax? That
it is. Well, I mean, Dunnes Stores is there. You go in past Dunnes, and then they're just up like a little bit further on past Dunnes car park, and there's nothing else there. Like, they may as well put like a tumbleweed factory in there or something.
Yeah.
I mean, why they can't figure that out? Like, I mean, it's it's just
sounds like something that shouldn't be described as a saga.
Man, it's bizarre. Unless somebody can correct me and tell me what the problem is there, but I don't know why that can't be sorted. Anyway, it's just it's one of those mornings. Did you get a call late? What happened to you? Because I know Pat isn't feeling the best this morning.
Yeah, you could call it a late call up or
an early call.
Very early call up.
Okay,
yeah.
What time was it?
I got a call at about 5:05, I'd say.
Okay, man. All right. I just wondered, did you get a call last evening or yesterday or something?
No, so hopefully Pat is...
No, he's fine. I was talking to him on a text. I know he's okay. Just he's just doesn't feel great this morning. But needn't worry. I think he's okay. So last minute, and did it wake you up? Did the call wake? It obviously woke you up.
It woke me, yes, I was late. I was late home. I was actually in Old Trafford yesterday. So
were you?
I was late back at
What time did you get back at?
About 1 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, man. So you've had a busy weekend.
Yeah, but it was a 2-1 win, so I'll take that.
You had a good time there.
Yeah, we went over and back to one day, so
that's fantastic.
Busy day of travel yesterday, but I know. That ends well.
Hardly your first time there, is it?
No, I've a good record now. United have been fairly bad the last while, but I've been to 11 Man United matches and I've never seen them lose. So I think it's getting to a point where
they're going to start buying your tickets and bringing you.
Yeah, when they need a result, I think they might have to give me a call, like Sam Allardyce or someone.
All right, man. Listen, relax a little while. Get a cup of coffee in your hand. I'll talk to you at 7:30. Might talk to you about more sport from over the weekend as well. Then, all right, dude. See you later. Good luck.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary,
with Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
We'll have more at 8.
Right, I know you covered a lot of it there, but a convincing win against Leitrim yesterday.
Yeah, brilliant win for the footballers. Yeah, and it looks like awful weather conditions at the time of the match, so they really had to grind it out. But 10 points up.
And did you say playing against the wind in the first half?
Yeah. So Sean O'Connor got the goal, and Stephen O'Brien kicked a few 2-pointers. Just seen bits of it. So brilliant result, and it's an important one because it means that. Going up to Wicklow in 2 weeks' time, very much in the promotion hunt. You know, if they're beaten yesterday, promotion will probably be out of reach. So, exciting couple of weeks ahead. Okay, and I know it's only Monday, but next Sunday, of course, we've got the hurling, Walsh Park and Waterford. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so looking to bounce back hopefully from the poor performance against Limerick. So, I'm sure they've put in a good bit of training in the last week or so. So, 2 games left in the National Hurling League as well. We've Waterford next Sunday, as you mentioned, and then we have Kilkenny to finish it off at home. Lowry was misfortunate in the golf, wasn't he? When I was boarding that plane last night on the way home, he was 19 under par, 3-shot lead, and I was like, brilliant. And then when I landed in Shannon and looked at my phone, it was the first tweet I saw when I opened Twitter was someone saying that Lowry hadn't got a double bogey in so long, and now he's after getting 2 in a row, and I was like, oh no, what's after happening there? He seems like a good guy, doesn't he? When you hear him being interviewed and all that, it's just it's lovely to hear him speaking about his daughter, and that's what it was all about and all that kind of thing. But sure, look, there you go. All right, Paul, we'll see you in a while. All right. We'll have more at 9. We were saying earlier on that you were at Old Trafford yesterday. Is that a very long day, is it? Like, if you go just for one day and come back in the evening time? It was kind of planned out well. The flight was from Shannon at 10 o'clock yesterday morning. Match was at 2, so, the minute we got there, we got a taxi to Old Trafford, and, you were there for around 12:15 around that time, and after the match, the flight home from Manchester was back to Shannon, like early in the day. It was like at 4 o'clock, so we couldn't make that, so we actually had to get a train to Birmingham, and then a flight from Birmingham to Shannon. But was that planned? Did you know that you'd have to do that? Yeah, that was the plan. So you had a bit of time to relax, get a bit of grub and stuff after the match, and all that, so it was fine. There was no rushing, but there was no kind of waiting around either, so it was good. All right, all good. It would be remiss of me not to
mention what's going on, and obviously on the news and every news outlet, and I'm not going to take a deep dive in it because I know Fran will be across it after 9 o'clock, but with what's going on in the Middle East, we didn't mention it yet. Have you any friends in Dubai?
Yeah, I think everyone kind of knows.
Yeah,
at
somebody.
least someone, yeah, and even over in the other countries around there, Abu Dhabi and Kuwait and all those places. So yeah, it's.
Have you heard from friends or seen anything on social media or anything? How everybody
I've
is?
seen posts on social media, right, and talking to different people who have been talking to people I know over there. Yeah, so it is kind of mad, like
scary stuff. Because I do know some people. I was speaking to some people last night that have family and friends over there too, and they're terrified for them, and it's scary stuff, all right. But as I said, Fran will have more on that on today's tip today. Thanks, Paul.
Look, Andrew.
Bye.
Morning from 9.
Did I give the wrong day and date, did I?
I wasn't listening. Sorry. I was busy doing things.
It's Tuesday.
Yes,
It's not Wednesday. It's the 3rd of March. I must have, Mary Jenkins is on to me. Will you check out your phone? It's the 3rd of March, not the 4th. Worse than that is, I think I said Wednesday instead of Tuesday. Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I am.
Yeah, okay.
Are you feeling it really cold this morning?
It is cold. I see you've got your coat on. Yeah, I just put on the heat in there
I got
now.
a scarf on as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
It is very cold this morning.
Yeah.
Makings of a good day, mind you. I think it's going to be all right today. I believe today's the first day without rain since the start of the year.
There's patchy rain and drizzle this evening.
Stop. Is there?
That's what it said on my weather forecast there just now.
I wasn't listening.
When you were trying to figure out what day it was.
I was doing things. I've nothing about rain on mine, so I'm going to stick to that.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? Your belly, is it?
Yeah.
Nothing worse, is there?
It's...
When you have that, you have to be at home. Really, don't you now, to be fair? Now, I suppose, if it was me, I probably would have dragged myself in.
And spread it to everybody in the building.
Oh, you're so considerate. You're so considerate. So, are you... So, we're not going to get it off you today because it's gone, is it?
Well, having said that, Brianna has it now, so...
Oh, God.
Yeah. I'll just stay away from you.
Is there something going...
I don't know.
I mean, it's not a difficult question.
Well, it is when I wasn't out yesterday.
But I mean, have you heard that there's something? Is there a bug? Is there something going?
There's always a bug going around.
God, man, I'm telling you, So you have to be at home when you have that. I remember working in Wexford years ago, and I was working in a nightclub there for years, and I remember having a bit of that when I was going working on a Saturday night, and being stuck in the DJ box having that problem.
Oh dear.
One night for a few hours, trying to figure out which was the longest song that I had with me that I could play.
Yeah, I was grand.
That and worse.
I woke up yesterday morning, alarm went off 4:15. Felt, kind of gone, and within 5 minutes, things were not going well.
All right, okay. All right, that's true. That's enough. How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was okay. Didn't do anything spectacular or outrageous. Just took it easy.
Right, okay. You're full of chat this morning, aren't you? Fine, yeah, it's all right, God, this is dragging a little bit now, isn't it? That was maybe. What? Fine, yeah. Great, everything is fine. Most of us don't like our neighbours, apparently. We might talk about that in a while. The Six Nations organisers said they're going to have to replace the winner's trophy after the current one was damaged in a fire.
I thought it was a crash.
No, it says fire. I'll read that more later on. Gen Z daters want their potential... Oh, no.
Which ones are they again?
I think they're 25 to 34-year-olds.
Okay. Just the ones next to us,
Yeah, just next to us, yeah. Anyway, they want a potential new loves in their life to show off their environmental credentials. I mean, listen, fair enough, but, oh, come on, if you're going on a date, talking about reusable coffee cups and all that kind of thing and what you do for the environment, I mean, come on.
And walking to the restaurant and
that kind of thing. So we might talk about that in a while. All right, go. Go get warm. We'll see you in a while. Come on.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
Headlines at 8.
It's going was going home yesterday, and I spotted something over here, right? And man, did it bring back memories when I was a child. Do you know the ESB using? Do you know the big kind of reels of like industrial cable stuff that they put under the ground? Do you know the big reels, the big timber reels that they have? Did you ever use those when you were kids to play with? No,
they were used at home for flower beds and things like that.
Oh yeah, they would have been, wouldn't they? Uh-huh. Now you know what I'm talking about.
The big timber.
Yeah. They're reels, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like that's what you probably. Yeah. But we used to get them, and you'd walk on them. So you'd try to walk on them, and they would move along as you walk.
Did you fall off of them anytime?
Oh, man, stop!
Explains a lot.
Stop. But so up the hills you've been up the hills in Tiptown, right? In the Tipperary hills, up at the pitch and put course there, right? Well, you've got two hills up there. You've got Cup and Saucer, right?
Yeah.
Which is the far over one. Then you've got Mutton Pie. And people used to slide down that. You'd sit on a bit of cardboard. Of course, that wasn't enough for us. We got a bonnet of a car and put about 20 fellas on it, like, and you come to a stop and somebody's going to get busted, like, at the end of it, right? But I remember being dared to go down Mutton Pie on one of those, and it didn't end well. It didn't end. The yoke could be still rolling. It could be heading towards Limerick Junction. It could be heading towards Limerick Junction even still at this stage, right? But one of the big ones, because they're perfectly fine, like, to walk on, because you can keep the speed, like, if you're walking on the flat on them. But if you go downhill on them,
that gets a bit of momentum going.
But even if you go down like a little bit of a slope, like, you could never mind going down Mutton Pie on one. I mean, who thought, especially me, like that your feet could keep up? If I'm explaining this right to you, if your feet could get like that, it takes off, like, you know what I mean? The only thing is, like, I did get hopped off it, like, but I think it happened straight away. Do you know? Like, it could have been, it could have rolled over you, like, it could have been the end of you.
I'm just so disappointed we didn't have mobile phones back in the day.
Well,
I'd love to see footage.
I am so happy we did not have mobile phones back in the day.
But then it's one of many things that would have been.
There's a few of them over here. Just when you got out later on, like, I don't know what company over here has some of those and what they're using them for, but, well, obviously for cabling and stuff. The Six Nations, what do you think happened to Trophy, did you say?
I thought it was involved in a crash of some kind.
Well, they say the Six Nations organisers say that they have to replace the winner's trophy after the current one was damaged in a fire.
Okay.
But it's a bit strange because they're not really telling you exactly what happened. The report suggests that it was damaged while travelling from Limerick to Dublin during round 3 of the competition. So was there an accident, and was there like a fire in the car or a bus or something like that? In a statement, officials say that it's going to be retired from ceremonial use, and a replica will be given to this year's winners. Now, a new trophy will be created and awarded next year. Do you know how long it takes in hours? Did you read the story?
No.
365 hours to create. Like, they're made by hand, obviously, aren't they? Wow. So it takes a long time. But I really mentioned that because I'm not too sure what happened there. Because if it was like damage between Limerick and Dublin and it was damaged in a fire, like, was it in somebody's house? Was it like, I mean, where was it?
Do you know, between Limerick and Dublin?
Well, I know, but where? But where and what happened to it, like? Oh, okay. They're not telling us a whole lot, are they? Right, so, see you in a while.
Good luck. Headlines at 11.
Have you seen many new cars around?
A lot.
Have you?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen, but maybe I haven't been looking.
Must have.
2026 reg cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of them. I was thinking that, the numbers are quite high, I thought.
Okay. Over 15,000 new cars were registered in February, a rise of 7% on the same month last year. Would those be cars, like, people who decided to buy cars, why wouldn't you get it in January? Would it have cars that would have been ordered maybe in
possibly
last year and they just arrived in February? Just like, why would you buy a new car in February? Like, if you buy a new reg car again in January?
Waiting for it.
It's that's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. The number of battery electric vehicles rose by 14% to a total of more than 2,800 in February. So 2026 regs that we're talking about. When is it come? Is it 2030 or 2035 it's coming in here that you won't be able to buy a petrol or a diesel car? When is that coming in? Is it 2030, is it?
I think it's 2030, but I don't know about that somehow.
A lot of the manufacturers, I know that'll have to be pushed out, I imagine so.
Yeah, because a lot of the manufacturers are
still producing.
Yeah, and moving away from full electric.
Are they?
Yeah, a lot of them are going hybrid now.
Oh yeah, okay, right, okay. A lot of them are going hybrid now. Would you fancy an electric car?
I don't know, not yet.
Okay, why not yet? That the infrastructure isn't really there for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but like it would be. I was often thinking about it'd be ideal for us. Well, I know, like, I mean, it's just a case to like. It depends on the like. I think the mileage always worries you. How much you get out of like a full battery and all that.
Well, I think that's definitely
the problem.
No, not for me at the moment. I don't think so. I think the range is quite good. But I've pulled into so many service areas on the motorway and there are cars just parked up at the
just
charge
sitting there,
points, and they're not charging.
They're not even charging.
No, they might have, finished their charge.
Okay, and they're going for coffee and lunch or something, and they just leave it there. Yeah. Got NCT yesterday actually for Elaine's car. Went up to see the lads at the NCT centre. They're starting to call me Enoch Burke now. Did I say that to you? Did I say that to you before? Every time I turn up at the gate it costs me €700. It's not too bad actually, just a few bits. I think we need a tyre and we need brake pads and stuff, but it's not too bad. But my own is due to go through soon enough as well, so I'm not very worried about that. Yeah, yours went through it, didn't it, recently? Everything was fine?
Yeah, it was grand, thankfully. Yeah.
No problems, tall.
No.
Yeah, sure, that would be you, like, wouldn't it? that would be you.
I'm sorry if I look after my car.
All right, go on. I'll see you later on. Bye-bye. It's exactly 8:39 now.
Looks like we're making up for lost time.
Back this morning from 9.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm grand.
How's things? What's gone on?
Not too bad.
Wednesday. We've got Wednesday, man. We got Wednesday already.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't it? I'd forgotten almost what day we have. Well, I messed it up yesterday morning. I told everybody around this time yesterday it was Wednesday, and now it is Wednesday, and okay, doesn't matter. We're doing Worst Joke Wednesday today. Actually,
you don't have to.
We can if you like.
Nah, it's okay.
I know, go on, I know you want to.
No.
Go on, I know by you.
You know I don't.
I know the head on you, like. I can see it, like, in you. You know.
Go on.
You like the old bit of development.
Go on.
No, but we do in the second. We can talk about other things too, if you like. Can completely bore people with some nonsense that I found. But how much is left in Lent, by the way?
I don't know. When's Easter?
I don't know.
It's that long anyway.
Well, the eggs are on the shelves since late December, so you can't really go by that. I bet Rick Astley finds Lent difficult. See what I did there now? That's the start of it now. Like. So there's a nudist convention in town next week. I might go if I've nothing on.
Oh, Lord.
Where did Noah...
keep people away.
Excuse me. Where did Noah keep his bees, Pat? In the archives.
That's not bad.
Is that okay? Thanks.
By your standards,
okay.
That's actually...
I lost my balance on an escalator yesterday and I fell down the stairs for 3 hours. When I first met my Garda girlfriend, she just stopped a drunk driver. She was breathtaking, Pat. Donald Trump is banning...
Did you pass?
Sorry, did it? No, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
Donald Trump is banning blocks of cheese, I see now. That's the latest. He wants to make America great again. My builder is such a nice man. I've not paid him any money yet, and he's still offering to come over and put my windows in. I'm trying to organise a hide-and-seek tournament, but the best players are incredibly hard to find. I could do this all day. Oh. Went to the oversized toupee awards last night. All the bigwigs were there, Pat. I got a laugh out of that one, so I'll leave it there. I'd be afraid of my life, like, to give you something now and it'd be dead air again. We'll do more at 7:30. Are you all right today, Yar?
Yeah.
You feeling better?
Yeah.
How's your belly?
Okay.
Show me to rub? No. Okay.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
That's your Tip FM Sport for now. Sporting headlines at 8.
So scientists in Japan have invented an onion that doesn't make you cry. Now, isn't there a way of cutting an onion that doesn't make you cry?
Yeah.
There is, and genuinely now, isn't there?
It's very, very simple.
How is it? How do you do it?
Give it to somebody else.
Oh, for God's sake. There is something, isn't there, about the stem of the... I know you might say it's not a stem, but the middle part of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to whichever end you start cutting from.
Something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many theories about that.
All right. Okay, they've spent 20 years... They have a lot to be doing with themselves. They spent 20 years developing what they're calling the smile ball. And it doesn't lead to your eyes watering when you're cutting it, apparently. It also doesn't smell like an onion, and it tastes much sweeter. 180 tons.
So it's not an onion.
Well, I was going to do that now. I was going to say it's like the opposite of the duck. Like, if it doesn't make you cry, and if it it's not called an onion and it doesn't smell like an onion, it's probably not an onion. 180 tonnes of smile balls are expected to be sold this year. The average adult consumes roughly 65 onions per year. Doesn't sound like a whole lot actually in a year, does it? 65. Do you like onion? Do you like it?
Yeah.
You have onion? I like onion too.
But like 65 a year, that's more than one a week, so, you know.
Oh, I suppose, yeah, when you think of it that way, maybe, yeah, it's a few. Okay, few for Worst Joke Wednesday. I always thought that my orthopaedic shoes were overrated, but I stand corrected, Pat. I just found out that my countertops are slate. I've been taking them for granite this whole time. What is see there? The bomb disposal course that I started is very disappointing as she's mainly ticking boxes. Quit my job as a bus driver. Too many people talking behind my back. Planning to start a jewellery business soon. If anybody can help, give me a ring. See, give me a ring. No. Oh. There's staff cutbacks at Dublin Zoo, apparently. It was on the paper yesterday. They're looking for some of the animals to do at least one job a day. The lion sweeps tonight. Well, thank God for that. Thank God for that. I'll quit after this one. I was watching Countdown on the telly yesterday with Rachel Riley. I got aroused. Not bad for a 7-letter word, I thought. See you later.
I can't recall the last time that we...
Headlines at 11.
I love this cat story that you said me, and honest to God. So cats are not that curious after all, it seems. So a study compared the behaviour of the felines and dogs and toddlers, they put into it as well, right? Mm-hmm. And found that cats are the least likely to help a person search for a hidden object. Why am I not surprised?
Well, mostly because they've probably been the ones
They're probably the ones that hid it in the first place. While cats paid attention when a human was looking for something, so they're kind of just sitting there watching you. Mm-hmm. They rarely helped find it, except on occasion. This is the kicker. Except on occasion when it belonged to them. Yeah. Then they will help you. Oh, God, that's very funny.
Oh, they're unbelievable, really.
I know. I don't mind cats, like. People think I don't like cats. Because I'm a dog person, doesn't mean that I don't like cats. Problem with cats that I have, and it just keeps me away from them, is I get allergies from cats. I don't get allergies from dogs for some reason, which is bizarre. Like, my eyes get all itchy and everything if I'm even in a house where there's a cat. Yeah, I do. I thought I told you that before.
Yeah, you should get one, the ones with no fur.
Oh, what you call them?
Is it the Sphinx?
Are they? Oh, Sphinx
Not sure.
It is, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, Worst Joke Wednesday today. I was in an auctioneer's yesterday. A fella burst the door in wearing a balaclava and shouted, "Nobody move!" I bought a Jack in the Box for 59 cents, Pat, and it doesn't work. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, Lord.
I fell on my arm and I had to have an operation on my funny bone. I was in stitches for 2 weeks.
Have you found a new joke writer or something?
No. I had the auctioneer's one before. I'm surprised that you didn't. What do you get when you... Okay, so what do you get from a forgetful cow? Milk of amnesia. It's not too bad now, is it? Like, it's not too bad, like, is it? All right, last one for the moment.
Yay!
Hey, I told my doctor that I was identifying as a kleptomaniac tortoise. He told me to take things slowly, Pat. I like that.
You've set a new standard now.
I have. I think you have to keep it up. Yeah. See you later.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better.
This morning from 9.
Just taught us up, actually, as you mentioned. Morning too, by the way. Hello. How are you doing? You well?
Grand.
Yeah,
fine.
Grand. Good to see you.
Yeah.
What do we like? Like a married couple.
God, no.
You mentioned about Odd Post. That's a nice story with the children's books, and they donate in World Book Day. World Book Day is today, and I was recording in Ballyluby National School on Tuesday, and they were all dressed up when I got there, and I asked them why, and they said because World Book Day, and I thought World Book Day was Tuesday, but now it appears that they were doing it. I think they're doing it across the week, so they're coming in dressed up across the week, but which was going to be confusing next week because I'm talking to them about World Book Day because I'm obviously a week ahead, right? So
or a week behind,
whatever way you want to look at it, and in this case a week behind. So I'll explain that to you next week. Just like I will be asking them, for World Book Day, what are you dressed up as and all that? But World Book Day is
Give us
today.
a clue on some of the things. Put you on the spot.
Yeah, one of them was Where's Wally?
Okay.
A lot of princesses from... we had Dorothy
from The Wizard of Oz.
Yes, we did. What else did we have? We'd a lot of, whatchamacallem, these... Oh, I can't think. I can't think.
Sorry.
No, you did put me on the spot there.
Sorry.
A little
but you
bit.
started it.
So today is, you started it with the story.
Well, you followed up on it.
I did, of course I did. So what have we got today to talk about then? New research, I was very surprised at this actually, I don't know that you spotted. New research suggests that younger men, Pat, are more likely than older generations. What's it?
I'm just not sure on this one.
You're not sure on it?
I think I'll stay out of it.
I know exactly where I stand on this, but anyway. New research suggests that younger men are more likely than older generations to believe that a wife should obey her husband. Now, you'd think that it would be older men that would believe that instead of the younger generation, but it's flipped. It's the other way around. Yeah. It's the younger generation.
And where do you stand on it then?
I'll tell you, I can tell you now, ladies, like if you're listening and the man that you're dating or the man that you're getting married to, if there's any hint of that behaviour, run a mile. Run for the hills. Don't go near him. Because, it's a partnership. It should be a partnership. I think, I go as far to say, and I don't care who I upset, like if any fella out there thinks that he's more important in the house or that he's the boss of the house, he's a small, insecure little man. That's exactly what he is. So, there you go.
My God.
Yeah, what do you think of that now? Well, you did ask me.
Yeah, I know. Well, I asked you loads of things in the past.
But I'll tell you something, right? Okay. I'll tell you just quickly now, right? It's, in fact, right, it's really, in most cases, right, it's the women that run the house, in most cases. Traditionally and even now. Yeah. I would say that, like, it's always, if men really want to be honest with themselves, you can be a great dad and you can love your kids, obviously, and all that kind of thing. But when it comes to making sure that they have €2 for something in school, or they're going on the school trip, or if you've got to get something in the chemist for they
wouldn't want to be relying on us.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the women that run the house. And you know something, too? It's always the fella, too, that will spend... Not always.
Oh, God.
I should say not always. But it's always... When it comes to bills and comes to things being sorted out, the female, the woman in the house will always pick up the slack. When it comes to, like, having everything in place and having everything sorted, in most cases.
Like not forgetting the car tax or the car insurance.
All that kind of thing, like. Yeah. I mean, I just...
stuff that you regularly forget.
Exactly, there you go. All right, see you tomorrow.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
Headlines at 8.
Sure, I knew I was going to be in trouble. I'm in trouble with the men around the county now. telling me I'm very hard on the men around the county and the daddies and the fathers. Anyway, because I kind of suggested that women run the house. Maybe it's just...
And even if...
anecdotal evidence, maybe.
Even if the men do their bit.
Yeah, which they do. Yeah. They do.
A lot of the time the woman has to go around and fix
it. And fix everything anyway, yeah. No, I'm on the women's side. I have to say. Gardaí are reminding people to safely restrain their dogs while driving. Ooh.
I was going to ask you about that this morning, but I said no. Can I ask you?
Go on.
And I want an honest answer.
Yeah.
Do you ever have Bailey on your lap when you're driving?
No, I never have him on my lap.
Okay, because that is...
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
But he's not restrained. Mm-hmm. Like, he'll sit in the passenger seat and he'll look out the window. Or sometimes he'll go in the back and just look out the back. But he's never on my lap. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? But I have to admit, hands up, I don't have him restrained. Probably should do.
But I'm sure you have seen people driving along with the dog sitting on the driver's lap,
not so
head
much.
out the window.
My God. Not so much. Do you see a lot of that?
Yes,
no,
definitely.
Not so much. I mean, I'll always see dogs like with their heads out the window, but it'll never be like sitting on the driver's lap.
Yeah. Maybe it's a care thing, I don't know.
Really? People don't care doing that?
Yes. Well, not just care. I've seen it in lots of places.
Maybe it's a care thing.
I have seen...
People do that in care. Oh, well, no, is that just care?
No, I've seen it in a few places, but I have seen it particularly a lot in care.
All right, God. Yeah, so we're going to fall out with everybody this morning.
Well, no, I'll fall out with anybody on that.
Okay, failing to do so could cause distraction, obviously, and could result in a fine or penalty points. Sergeant for Tipperary South, Carol O'Leary, says that people could be fined and receive penalty for careless driving. I have Sergeant Carol O'Leary in here on Friday morning for a little interview, which I'll bring you next week. Mm-hmm. And I might just say to her, hypothetically, on Friday morning, which is worse, me having Bailey sitting on the passenger seat, hypothetically looking out the window,
not restrained,
or Pat Murphy having a dodgy box. So I mean, I just like, it's a hypothetical.
Well, only one of those is true.
Yeah, I was only joking. We never have to talk in the car. Well, I'll see you later.
Good luck.
Headlines at 11.
Two quick ones for you. I can kind of tie these stories in a little bit, actually. Irish consumers are increasingly seeking shorter, more meaningful breaks at home instead of going abroad. And that's according to Fáilte Ireland, whose new campaign calls on people to become tourists in their own country. Now, we don't agree on things normally, but I think you'll agree with me. I would have holidays in Ireland if I was guaranteed a bit of sunshine. That's it, like, because, I mean, there's no place better, like. And we often speak about Dingle, which I know you have a soft spot for.
Yep. Going there this year?
Are you?
Yep.
You see, it's just when you, like, if you want to get a bit of sun on your face, this is the thing, like.
It'd be nice, but
if you're guaranteed sunshine in Dingle, I mean, I'd much prefer to be in Dingle for a week than Spain if I was guaranteed the sunshine. But that's the problem.
I
It's the
wouldn't
weather.
even need the guarantee of sunshine.
Would you not?
Yeah.
You happy just tip around if it's flogging rain?
If I could be sure of a few days, a few fine days.
But you see, you can't be sure of it, can you really?
Yeah.
And the other story that I spotted, I said I can kind of tie into it, is that most of us don't like our neighbours, apparently. And the connection...
So you're saying we should not be holidaying in the UK?
No, but the connection, no, not those neighbours. Actual people living next door to you. Because it's great if you have a neighbour that you get on really well with. And if you are going on holidays, you like give them a key of the house, ask them to keep an eye on things, because you can have all the security and the Ring doorbells and all those trendy new gadgets and all that. But at the end of the day, you want someone to keep an eye on things when you're away. So a new survey shows that 2/3 of homeowners here do not get along with the people that live beside them. A quarter say that they feel they have a strong sense of community, while 36% say that they've never had a dispute with their neighbours. So it's kind of a mixed bag of stories there. A lot of people do get on. You can live in a really nice place. You can have a very nice house and all. If you don't get on with your neighbours, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Especially with the kids and all of that, and the kids are kicking ball against the wall and that kind of stuff. Go on.
I think, though, that is probably more the case if you're living in an urban setting.
Oh yeah, well I think so.
Yeah.
Like in my case, I've got a field either side of me.
I mean, like the kids would want to have a farewell kick next week.
They do. No, I have to say, I get on. Everybody on our road seems to get on well.
It's funny now that the neighbours say that.
Yeah, but do you know something? Where it was really evident was during the snow. That everybody kind of seemed to look up. We're in a really, really bad snow at that time. Everybody is kind of... I tell you what it is, right? Everybody is far away and close enough, and I mean that in every way.
Yeah.
That, like, you know, if you want to call on somebody, somebody's there for you, and there's nobody coming up knocking on your door looking to come in and drink tea every night.
Is
which
that
you don't really want either.
changing, though?
With people not knowing neighbours and not getting on with neighbours.
Even in rural areas, I mean, with more and more people now buying or
Years
building...
ago, I don't know, is it a good or a bad thing? Everybody knew everybody's business years ago, and
But
everybody
not in a
was
bad
that.
way,
No, not really in a bad way. But even in urban settings, this kind of, you know, like leaning over the rail and talking to your neighbours and all that, which is very nice. Like, it has that sense of community, as it mentions in the story. But, like, you know, if you don't like it, sometimes it's too much too, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, I remember when I was living in Waterford. It was my first time living in an urban area.
Yeah.
And I just found it so strange and difficult, to be honest.
That nobody would talk to you.
And it wasn't that I was doing anything wrong, I hope.
Seriously, I'm absolutely joking there. Did nobody talk to you?
No, I found that you didn't get to know your neighbours that well.
You didn't, Pat. And the reason that you don't now is because everybody's busy in the morning getting the kids out, get to breakfast, get them to childminders, go to work, come home from work in traffic, want to come in, close their door, watch the telly, go back to bed, have a shower and do it all again the next day.
Okay.
What?
I was just going to say it was usually because I was going to work so early.
Well, sure, that's it. That's exactly it, man. There you go. Like, everybody's too busy these days.
It was so easy that night.
Back this morning at 9.
Right, good morning, Paul.
Morning, Andrew. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Is it cold enough for you?
Very chilly, yeah.
Man, it's terrible, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
it's just honest to
nowhere
God.
as well.
Yeah, well, I read someplace during the week that there was a bit of a cold snap coming, but sure, I never really trust, like, when I read this stuff. Like, you know, I should really pay attention. Like, I find, like, when they say there's sunshine coming, it doesn't. But they always get it right when they talk about rain and
Yeah.
stuff like that. They
Well,
manage
that's
to
much
get
easier
that
to predict, I'd say.
well, it probably actually is, you know, to be fair. Did you mention International Women's Day? It's Sunday, isn't it? It's this Sunday, the 8th of March, I think, as part of one of your stories there. But
Yeah.
Dublin Zoo is celebrating mammies. They can go for free for Mother's Day, while there's also a pop-up trail where visitors can discover animal mums of the wild. It's a nice thing to do, isn't it?
Oh.
Now, the special offer forms part of the zoo's All Things Irish takeover for St. Patrick's Day. running from the 14th to the 17th of March. So International Women's Day is the 8th, and the all-important one, the Mammy's Day, then is, I think, Sunday week, isn't it? Would that be the 15th? That's the 15th.
Fair warning.
Fair warning, but we'll give you plenty of warnings on that as well next week. From time to time I've spoken to you about travelling and all that, and I know you've told me some parts of you, but you've been to the States, haven't you? Spent some time in the States, have you?
Yeah, I've been a few times the last few years, yeah.
Yeah. What airline did you use?
Last time was Aer Lingus.
Oh, okay. Aer Lingus are good, aren't they?
Yeah, in fairness there now. And even the food on Aer Lingus is nice now.
Is it? Really?
Yeah, well, on those long flights anyway it is. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, okay. But do you ever hear of Wizz Air?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So they're a step closer to starting flights between the UK and America. US authorities have granted initial approval for the budget carrier to take passengers across the Atlantic. Planes would go to, I think they go to less sort of traditional destinations, so they're not going to get to hubs like the likes of JFK and all that, but I think Nashville has been mentioned as one of the places that they could be travelling to. It's the only thing is, when I saw this story, right, the name of the airline doesn't fill me with confidence.
Wizz Air.
That's the only thing, and I'm sure
they'd be using the narrow body planes as well. Like, so
yeah. Well, would they, or would they be getting bigger planes for it or something?
I doubt they would now. Even Aer Lingus now have some of their flights are the narrow body ones.
Okay, all right, okay. So when you're saying the narrow body planes, well, it's kind of self-explanatory. So like you've just got like two seats,
one aisle.
Yeah, okay, all right. I know what you mean now. Yeah. Like, can you imagine somebody saying, "Well, have you decided who you're using for your trip to America, like Aer Lingus or BA, or are you going for a Wizz, or what are you doing?" All right, man, we'll talk across the wall and see you in a while.
It's just after 7 a.m. Good morning, Tipperary.
With Andrew Luby.
Tipperary's Tip FM.
We'll have more at 8 o'clock.
I was doing some of the famous birthdays a little while ago, and I mentioned the great Ronnie Delaney, who's 91 today. And I was just looking up some stuff on him there. Well, I think I knew this anyway. He won the gold in 1956 in the Summer Olympics, but he's a great man. He really just is fantastic. I didn't realise that he worked for Aer Lingus for a little while. I think he went to university in the States, but I retired actually just a few years afterwards, 1962 it says here on the Wikipedia page. But Wicklow man, yeah, 91 he is today. Fantastic. Sport closer to home, Paul. We'll start with tomorrow. Your feelings about Nina CBS and St. Kieran's College of Kilkenny?
Yeah, big one now, yeah, because it's such a big game, because whoever wins, you get to an All-Ireland final, but the All-Ireland final's on in Croke Park on St. Patrick's Day, so a huge prize.
Oh, is it St. Patrick's Day, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
So it'll be the Tuesday the 17th, so huge prize on offer for the winners tomorrow, so 12 o'clock start in Rathdowney. It's going to be a big day. There's a bit been made about where it's been played. It's on in Rathdowney, and I suppose there's no stand there, but at this time of the year and with the way the weather is, that's just how it goes. I think it is going to be a nice day tomorrow, and Rathdowney is a nice field, so there's plenty of room for people, but there's no stands.
I think you can expect it to be a crisp day. Hopefully the rain will stay away, but wrap up warm, and obviously we're going to be covering that live. And I should mention our friends at Brio Jewellers and Nina for sponsoring that tomorrow. Okay, let's move on to Tip and Waterford in the Alliance Hurling League to throw in 3:15 on Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a big game because, Tip, we're coming into it off the back of two losses to Cork and to Limerick. Waterford likewise have lost their last two games against Kilkenny and against Galway, and if Waterford are beaten here on Sunday, they're going to get relegated down to Division 1B, so they're going to be going all out. And for Tipperary, a win would secure us status in Division 1A for next year, but it's about kind of building momentum and getting back on track for Tipperary after back-to-back defeats. So this has a feeling that this could be a very big game, and the teams meet in the Munster Championship in Walsh Park as well, so it's a bit of a trial run for the championship encounter. So really looking forward to that. We'll be previewing it on Across the Line tonight at 6 o'clock, but I get that plug in there. But the team news for Tipperary is out at 8 o'clock this evening, so keep an eye out for that as well. 3:15 Sunday, Walsh Park. We're going to be there in Waterford, the Alliance Hurling League, and best of luck to Tip, best of luck to Nina CBS tomorrow. And as I was mentioning, Brio Jewellers and Nina, I should say, to the hurling on Sunday, brought to you with thanks to Mary and the team at Casey's Tiles and Wooden Floors in Care. All right, ma'am, see you in a while. Thanks, Andrew. We'll have more at 9.
Here's an interesting one. This could very easily happen here. So drivers in a town in England are being warned to watch out for squirrels stashing acorns in car engines, right? I've never heard this before, but a garage in Hampshire reported seeing 2 cars in a week, one with having almost 200 acorns in the air intake pipe. So the mechanic is Lee Belton. He reported that a Volkswagen Golf was brought in and its engine light was on and all the symptoms were of a turbocharger issue. However, they found the cause of the problem when they checked the blocked air intake pipe. That's bonkers, isn't it? Like, I know.
Ice Age.
Well, so, yeah, I know. It's it's like from one of the cartoons, like or something, isn't it? Is that the cartoon you're talking about? Is it?
Yeah, Ice Age.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's brilliant. Those cartoons are brilliant. But that's something to watch out for. Like, I've heard of cats getting a little bit of heat and climbing into the engines of cars and all that. And I think the last time we spoke about it, it was quite obvious actually, but somebody did text in and say you should just give the horn a little bit of a bib, just to kind of wake them up, a little bit of a warning, especially in the cold weather. So there you go, man. Have a good weekend. You got a busy weekend for sport. I know you're up the walls. You're on the air tonight, so you got that to do as well. And you're going to be flat out, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, looking forward to it all the same. Yeah, busy this weekend.
All right, man. See you in a while. Good luck.
Man, Andrew.
Watching you walk away.
What's the crack with Andrew and Paz? The best bits of Good Morning Tipperary.